No encontré nada. Porque el juego no me deja regresar a casa si no encuentro nada. A ver, poder hablar con gente aquí. Genial, me expulsa inmediatamente. Voy a venir aquí. Y si no funciona. Uh, No. It's como sombra, que se llama suspicious. No, no, no. ¿Qué pedo, viejo? A ver. Riverbank. Oh, genial, no hay nadie en el Riverbank. Regresar a la verdad. Bueno. Regresar al pueblo, pues. ¿Qué dice? Entonces, ¿qué o qué? A ver, dice. Coño. No, nada útil saldrá de aquí. Supongo que voy a hablar con Naoto a ver si me dice algo o algo. Y si mejor voy a chingar a mi madre. Ay, verga. Mira, no tengo ni la más remota idea de qué es lo que el juego quiere que haga. Pero ya fui aquí, ya fui aquí, ya fui aquí. Ok, vamos a empezar desde el inicio. Aquí ya fui, voy a volver a tratarlo aquí. A ver, chance en el Velvet Room ayuda. A ver, all those words. Recall anyone suspicious. Ajá. ¿En serio me van a forzar a tener que venir aquí a preguntar? Porque de otra manera no estoy ganando información útil. Talk. No. Esto se está tornando muy aburrido. Bastante rápido. Ah. Veamos aquí qué sale. Es curioso cómo esta tipa transforma el lugar. Para de aquí, papu, pues. Mmm. A ver. Ajá, dice que no. A ver. Dice que no porque. Ajá. Pero no hay nada más que pueda hacer. Ya hablé con todos. Con todos. Y no. Anyone suspicious? ¿Qué pedo? Ok, ya me marcó que hablé con todos. ¿En serio, juego? ¿Me querías hacer esto?
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash.
I'm
I
badged.
walked
No,
around all day and didn't hear anything good.
eh,
It was the same for me. There
hay
was
que pensar
absolutely
en los
no talk
últimos
about the
lugares
case
donde estaba
whatsoever, let alone
Saki.
the true culprit. Ditto for me. Actually,
Pero,
in my
vi.
case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them on. The
Up.
killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I
Serie.
meant. But then again, I guess we might. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
Crap.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Yo quiero uno de esos.
Let's share what we.
Irónicamente ese es el momento cuando no deberían porque la sangre baja del
So,
cerebro.
to sum up, there really was no new information.
No,
The
hasta
police
que lo
had an
hizo vive aquí.
unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious
¿Y qué
persons
tal si
being
uno de
witnessed
ellos
to
lo hizo?
begin with. Miss Yamano had
Okay.
ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But
Ajá.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel.
Oh, yo no vi que
I
nadie me
asked
dijera
around
nada
about
de
Teddie
eso.
too. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new
No, la verga.
deductions?
without any new data to work,
No hay
but there
mucho.
must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case.
Alguien quien tiene autoridad que tendría, no sé, alguien que, obviamente alguien que ya vive
The
aquí.
killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano,
Bueno, hay que pensar
as
en
well as be in a
cómo se
position to
murieron,
observe our actions periodically to
dónde
some
fue el último
extent.
lugar donde las vieron.
Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
Oh, cierto.
I need some fresh air before I give it more.
Bush. Ya no he estado viendo el anime de Persona, pero a ver.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
¿Por qué nadie tiene suéteres puestos? Pero ¿y esto por qué lo
It's
tienes puesto
freezing
aquí?
out here. Maybe this will help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing.
Calla, Yosk.
Hey, is it snowing? Too bad
No.
the fog's so thick.
Is there that you are roadblock clues that you need? Those are your
What's the matter?
A ver. Ajá. 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 Ok, no, porque yo le di el poder, no, porque yo le di el poder, no, porque yo le di el poder. Retraso, no, yo le di el poder, no, yo le di el poder, no, yo le di el poder. No tendría sentido. Yo digo que sí. No. A ver, alguien más, alguien más. A ver, Adachi, pues es policía y nos está ahí medio ayudando, que parece raro como no le importa el caso. No, no se acaba de probar su inocencia. Está muerta, está muerta. Está muerto. Está... no. Misuzu Hiragi, ni siquiera sé quién es. ¿Quién es Noriko? La gorda. No, esa es la profesora. ¿Quién es Misuzu Hiragi? A ver, voy a buscarlo en mi teléfono porque no tengo ganas de que esta cosa me dé el pinche lag de salir de pantalla completa. Misuzu. Misuzu Hiragi. No, esa no. Ah. ¿Cómo coño va a ser ella? Está muerta. Ah, no. Esa ni la vimos. Hanako. Otani. No. No, no. No es relevante para la trama. Menos va a ser él. Yumi. No, menos. Estas dos pendejas que. Shu Nakajima, Sakoyoko Uehura. ¿Quiénes son estos dos? A ver, Shu Nakajima. Ah, el niño pijo. Sayoko Uehara. Que yo digo que ha de ser sí. Oh, mi waifu que no quiere cochar. Bueno, pues A ver. ¿Quién pasa cerca de mi casa? De que no sospecharía a nadie. ¿Mayumi? No, ninguno de estos. No, nunca vienen a mi casa. No, no vienen a mi casa. O que yo sepa, no. La única persona que podría venir a mi casa, aparte de esta en las noches, y que estaría lo suficientemente cercana a mí como para saber que yo soy, aunque como coño sabría que yo soy, porque me ha estado viendo. Bueno, por lo menos es la única persona que está alrededor mío como para que nadie, absolutamente nadie sospeche, es Adachi. Ajá, porque es muy cercano a mí, pero ¿cómo lo sabría? Que yo voy, quién soy yo, quién entra a la tele. Eso sí. Ah, sí. Es bastante curioso cómo es de que Adachi él no ayuda mucho. Los dulces tiempos que he pasado con el papazote de Adachi. Bueno, no tengo nada mejor, así que veamos si me dicen que no.
Huh? What about him?
Está muy guapo.
Detective Adachi.
Detective
A
Adachi.
member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
Pero lo que yo quiero saber son las
It would certainly
circunstancias de
explain the
cuando
lack
fue la
of
última
witness
vez.
reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
¿Por
This
qué?
is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a
Yeah.
detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
No,
In
pero ¿por qué
fact,
lo
he
haría?
could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Ajá, pero
Huh.
pues.
Well, if you think of it that way, I
No,
guess we're
pero
talking about
espérate.
Adachi here, right? I
Ajá,
mean,
no tiene
really?
las bolas.
Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Es lo único que tengo.
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm
Oh,
not sure how to put it, but there's some.
ajá.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagining.
Ay, qué femenino.
It's cold.
Yo le doy.
Adachi-san?
Es lo único que
That
tengo.
can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
Ajá.
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
Oh, no.
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her.
Mm.
He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her?
Oh, oh
He didn't
no.
spend the night there?
Así que se quedó al lado.
I wonder if he knew Miss
Oh.
Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this
Curioso.
afternoon. But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't.
Ups.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the
Pero
announcer's
Adachi
body.
es nuestro amigo.
I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but
Pero Adachi es
it's
nuestro
certainly unusual to question someone with as
No.
strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
¿Por
And
qué?
that
¿Por qué?
something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san?
Pero Adachi es un hombre muy guapo. Es el
I've been
hombre
running into
plata.
that guy a lot, in all sorts of places.
Claro.
And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It
Oh,
would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either.
no, es por
Not
eso
to
voté
mention the
por él.
fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him. Then, is it really a Dachi-san?
Solo hay una manera de saber.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
Así es.
This is Naoto Shirogane.
Oh,
Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh?
¿the transport?
Right, I see. Thank you.
Oh, a ver qué pasó.
What was
¿Por qué
that
lo hace
about a
como si
transport?
Naoto tuviera una pijama puesta?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We
Whoop,
must head there at once.
whoops. Bush. Oh, míramelas. ¿En serio esta cosa va a estar subiendo como loca? No es fácil que me pudieran otro NPC. Espera, de hecho.
What are you guys doing here?
Hola, hombre, plátano.
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
Oops.
So, he's been relocated.
¿En
I've
serio?
been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah.
No voy a hacer que Dojima
I
haga
mean,
como
we
pendejo.
can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are
Oh,
you doing here anyway?
estás actuando muy
Nanako-chan's
sospechoso
room
de
is in the
ti.
other wing.
No, yo te quiero, Adachi.
Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Oh, oh, no, hablando de... Oh, aquí viene.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's
Se
been a
fue.
lot of noise today for some reason.
Oops.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask you
No,
about.
no, Dojima, no puedes.
Give me a
Legalmente
break,
no.
Dojima.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. I
Oh,
closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony.
mira,
Is this
Dojima
more
hubiera,
of your
hubiera sido...
detective's intuition? He's already been
En
relocated.
serio, te vas a
It's no
burlar
use
de él de esa
hassling me
manera.
about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
Eso.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on, I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You
Oh,
should
vaya.
get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment, get better as soon as possible.
Adachi, no, Adachi, no, esto es muy raro.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
¿Qué pex, Adachi? ¿Qué pasa con que
What
cuando se
time the
fue?
announcer went missing? I can't say
Ah.
for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was
Mientes.
months and months ago too. My memory's kind of hazy that far back.
Ah, ok. Te creo.
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much
Perfectamente
about it,
fácil.
so I only talked with her once or twice.
Bueno.
Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
Warning letter.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Oh, oh,
Hey,
acabas de
what do
emputar
you
a...
mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
Sí, Adachi, te espero una,
I'm
una
sorry.
Dojima
Your
putis.
accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind.
No te preocupes,
Besides,
Adachi, yo
the
sigo
thing was just
creyendo
a
en ti.
prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out
Oh.
loud, what's this all supposed to be about?
Adachi está sudando. No, Adachi. Adachi, no. No, estás
Dojima-san,
actuando
you really
demasiado.
need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing.
Mmm.
And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
Evening.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Adachi feliz.
Just one more thing, please.
Oh.
We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
No lo sé. Pues, él, ¿no? Lo tenía en su
I
diario.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Because we think it might have been you.
¿Cómo?
What? That's ridiculous. We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
Oh,
What did you just
oh.
say?
Así que nos... ¿Cómo es de que nos
Put
quedó
them
lo de la
all
tele?
in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on... Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me.
¿Qué cosa?
Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time,
Oh,
I said,
no, tú los
even the
emputas.
victims who survived and were never released to the public. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it.
Bueno, eso tiene sentido para mí. Como, oh, vaya, eso lo hace lucir
How,
culpable.
I wonder, would that settle anything?
Porque lo
At the
incrimina.
time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing.
Eso conectaría las
After
cosas.
all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days.
Oh, bueno, es que mencionaste los primeros 2 casos, así que
Yet
eso
when
tiene
I read
sentido.
the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that.
Ah, ok, sí
What do
tienes
you
razón.
say to that, Detective Adachi?
Ups,
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
la cagaste.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
No,
Adachi! Ah,
no, el hombre.
Adachi!
Híjole, el hombre plátano. Ahí va. No, Adachi, ¿dónde estás, Adachi?
What the? Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
¿Cómo nos vamos a meter en la televisión si no tenemos a Teddie?
Did you find him?
No.
I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area.
Pero ¿cómo es de que Adachi sabe que nosotros nos metemos
So he
en...
must be still in this ward somewhere.
A menos que haya accedido a
He's still
cámaras de
here?
seguridad o algo así.
But we looked. We didn't.
No, no en todos los
Bastard.
lugares. Adachi.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what?
Sexo.
Sorry.
Do you even want to get better? Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
Ups.
You're right. Sorry.
¿Son
You've got to find Adachi.
vendas? Oh, pensé que
I
eran vendas.
need to square this away with him. Please.
Híjole. Pobre Adachi. A ver, Adachi, dime. A ver, dime, papi, ¿qué hiciste?
He hasn't left this ward yet? Yeah, I think so. If
Oh,
he's the killer, he can go through, right?
a
You mean
ver.
he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If
Oh,
he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
ay, Adachi,
So I
debiste
guess
haber.
we were right. What do we do now?
Debiste haberte. ¿Cómo se dice? Seguir a ver. Let's go in.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here.
¿Por
We're
qué?
not 100% positive he used this TV.
Simplemente puede
And on
volver y
top
decir
of
que
that, we don't know
desapareció y se
where
fue
it
muy
might
rápido.
lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that.
Secrets of Truth, oh yes. Me va a hacer inmediatamente ir al siguiente día. Quería fortalecer mis cosas. Me pregunto si puedo ir a través de este tele. Ah. No, bueno, es que yo quiero partirle la madre a Dachi. Ay, Adachi, Adachi. ¿Pero por qué Adachi? Oh, porque luce como si estuviese a punto de desvanecerse. Solamente veo a Teddie.
Where am I?
En un lugar muy especial.
Sensei? Why are you here?
Vine a arrastrarte conmigo.
I see. How mysterious.
¿Qué
There are so many, but I did realize something.
pasó, su criado? ¿Qué pasa?
I've been thinking all this time, but I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it.
Sí.
You're always so kind, Sensei.
Uy.
I figured something out.
¿Qué?
That day at the hospital, as soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when shadows can't
Coño, no
stay
se me
in
olvidó
the
limpiar uno
human
de mis
world,
platos.
they aren't allowed.
¿Cómo
I
lo sabes?
walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car.
Oh,
And then I was here.
eso quiere decir que también puedes crear
I
personas como yo.
remember lots of things now.
Hmm,
My world is a place shaped by human thoughts.
tú eres
One
producto de
day,
ello.
a shadow living in... But humans and shadows are...
El hecho de que tengas
So he
emociones
made
humanas es
himself
suficiente.
forget that he was a shadow.
Ups,
He wanted to forget.
ups,
He wanted people to like him.
y ya lo hace.
And that's how he came to look like this.
Ah, ok.
What the other
Así que
Teddie
es un
said
producto de...
before, in the end, it was all true.
Eso quiere decir que, ok,
No matter
realmente estás
how
forjado
much I
por
search for
pensamientos.
myself, I have
Es la
no
sombra de los
self.
pensamientos.
There was no me to begin with.
Oh, pero ahora no.
I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I did.
Remembered. Eso me hace raro que me hicieron una broma estúpida de oso.
I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon.
Oh,
Yeah. One day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven,
en heaven.
apologize for me.
Ella está viva.
Tell her.
Tu,
I'm
tu, 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 tu. Tremendo el Teddie. No, la salvaste, Teddie. Si lo hiciste, sí.
Huh? None. Wow. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that.
Ok, ahora regresa.
My heart
Ocupo a alguien
feels
que nos
so
guíe
much
fuera del mundo de
lighter
la
now.
televisión.
I'm starting to feel sleepy.
Oh,
What a strange place.
bienvenido a la
It
Velvet
feels
Room.
so soothing.
Se me hace raro que nos pinchemos en ahí
It's
andar
not
cantando.
like my world.
Mm.
Something just feels so nostalgic about this place.
Oh, eso sí que es
Could
curioso.
this be your dream world, Sensei?
No.
But I wonder why I met you.
Todo lo que
What am
pasa
I
aquí
supposed
está bla 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 bla.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it.
Oh, no te preocupes, solo dame la mano.
No matter how hard I think.
A little bit can
But I do
understand.
understand one thing now.
Bueno. Bush. Oh, maxeado. Es curioso porque me hace no mucho tiempo me metí a ver la tier list de este juego y Teddie está al fondo. El. Oh, yo que sé, repatra.
But I have to get going.
¿A
This is
dónde?
your place. It doesn't seem
Ah,
like
no, dentro de
somewhere
esta
that...
limusina, no, pero.
Goodbye, Sensei.
Oh, curioso. Y estos coño de la madre, ¿por qué no se presentaron?
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured.
A ver.
Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here.
¿Por qué no? ¿Qué tal?
The
Teddie
water's
maduro.
strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow.
Bueno,
Very interesting.
supongo que Teddie es incompleto.
Well now, it's
A
about
ver.
time we departed once again.
Va por
This
pues.
vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to
Hmm.
tarry here for long. Margaret?
A ver. ¿Por qué tiene el pelo blanco
We're
pero
ready
aquí
to
se
go.
ve
Let us depart.
rubí? Yo lo preferiría así, de hecho. Pero bueno. A ver si me despierto. O
Ah, you are every inch the guest I had anticipated.
aunque sé qué significa eso.
I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
Bush.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
Va por pues. ¿Por qué Mary no dice nada? Pero hasta crees que voy a comer esa pinche cutscene. That is great as your goodness.
No, I know.
Oh, that
Por algún
annoying little
motivo.
furball. Just
Oh, bueno. Ya. Andrea. Oh,
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
este lugar me interesa. No, no puedo ir allí. A ver.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels
Adachi es
I
un
think we'd
pedo.
better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Oh,
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal.
sepa.
And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going
quién
to
sabe.
happen. I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Oh, vaya.
Are you serious?
Le olimos
Which
los
way?
pedos.
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it.
Ups.
There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once
¿Por
we
qué,
capture
hombre
him,
plátano? ¿Por
solving
qué?
the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't
¿Por
be
qué
far
no
behind.
recibió lentes de azul marino?
Then
Nada que
maybe we'll find out where Teddie came from too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
sepa.
And I know Adachi is here. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
¿Qué no se supone que ella funciona mejor que Teddie? ¿Por qué no viene vestido en el trajecito culero?
I heard you said hang in there. I heard.
Eso.
Oh,
Oh, mira, Teddie, tiene sentido común, muy bien, Teddie.
It seems she's
no, she heard me.
Hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices
Ni
reached
le
her.
dio la
Even
suficiente
unconscious, people
dopamina.
are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
Va, pues.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can
Eso.
all I have to do is make them not unknown.
Eso.
Nana-chan's doing her... I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do.
Así es,
I
ayudarnos
can't
con la
just give
noche.
up. That's why I came back here.
¿Cómo
Right,
coño? ¿Por qué nos
Nana-chan?
metimos a la tele? Si sin Teddie no podemos regresar. Ah, la verga, le di de más. Me aburre.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
¿Y por qué no? ¿Qué se supone que eras más útil que de Teddie?
If only Teddie was
Déjate
with
saco del
us.
team.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he...
No.
Nope. He'd be no help at all, but he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
Supongo que a eso se refiere cuando solamente es un fragmento de algo, como que será completo. Porque se
I'm
desmayó.
alright. The fog's so dense.
Why don't we call it a day?
I agree. Moreover,
¿Dónde coño está Teddie? Vaya desperdicio.
Damn it!
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me?
Sí, tú siempre fuiste inútil y recién, ¿no te preocupes?
Teddie?
Oh,
You...
aquí bien.
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Bueno.
Rise-chan?
Imagínate si nunca hubiera vuelto.
Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Oh, yo pensé que sí.
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
Eso, Teddie. A ver.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
Estaba
I
teniendo una
figured out
crisis
a lot of
existencial.
things. Stuff about me and that world.
Chance y eso hace que
I
tu
wanted
nariz
to
funcione
tell
bien.
you all.
Eso,
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
eso nos lo dijo
Yup.
antes.
Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows
Esto-
are suppressed human thoughts given form.
So,
Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but and you kept telling us
Eh.
from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
es porque te des la parte buena de
But
esos
in the
pensamientos.
end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing.
No
I did
exactamente.
everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm
Pues sí,
sorry.
pero eso es muy raro.
It's no big deal. I mean,
Nadie
we
aquí
weren't
es bueno
expecting much
filósofo.
from you in the first place. And about you being a
Cóñete.
shadow, we pretty
Digo,
much
yo es que-
figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh?
Era obvio.
Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear.
So
Coño,
what's the problem?
it's true that you may have been born that way,
de los
but you now
deseos.
possess the power of persona.
Eso quiere
A
decir que tienes
shadow
tu
is
propio,
suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona.
Así que Teddie se
Doesn't it
manipula a sí
follow
mismo.
then that you must have developed an ego? Whether the
Ey.
ego masters its shadow or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the
Supongo.
Teddie's practically human then.
Sí, solamente que él es prácticamente
I'm
mortal.
the same.
Ey,
Keep
pero
trying to
¿saben
figure
por
out
qué
who you
Igor aún
are,
así te haya
just like all of us
sacado?
here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that
Supongo porque no
special.
tiene el mismo potencial que yo.
I'm so glad I met you guys.
The
Hijo.
rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right?
Eh,
You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
¿Cuántos amigos tienes aparte de nosotros?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Oops.
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol either. Gee,
Luego
stop
cae.
crying, will ya? While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Oh.
Adachi? That total goofball?
Ya sé cómo es de que el hombre
Wow.
plátano haya hecho eso.
I didn't notice at all. Look, but you all know him. If
Like I
Quién
said,
sabe.
we're not expect.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what
A ver,
All right,
inténtalo.
now that the band's back together, let's take.
it's been a while,
Me
but
imagino a
I'll
Dachi
do
esperando
my
allí
best to look
en la
forward
nada
to.
diciendo
Leave it to
ya me
Fuzzy.
chingué. Ya. Qué bueno que no aparece. A ver. After school evening. No sé por qué me manda aquí si no pude hacer nada.